Yeah, it was just easier doing here instead of trying to get everything to the hallway. What's up, guys? Alright, so Freebeard here, and we are going to be working on our series of old school style. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but let's see how it ends up, alright? Give me just 1 second here. Let's see if we can do this again. Yeah! Alright, so that's working. And then one more here. Alright, so this is working. Alright. Looks like we're ready to rock and roll. So what we're getting ready to do right now is we're getting ready to start a quest. And the quest we're going to be working on is going to be Priest in Parallel. Now, with Priest in Parallel, what we're going to have to do real quick before all that fun jazz we get into, we're going to have to get some mining stuff together because we're going to need to go and get some pure essence. Do I want to do that? No. Do I have to do it? Yes. Alright, so let's go get this started rocking and rolling. We're going to get ourselves a little pickaxe from the pickaxe tutor. And then we're going to tele over to Varrock with our book. And then we're going to go ahead and start getting some essence for the quest.
You want me to do a little bit better with my mic? Is that what you're saying?
That's because my mic was... What's going on, man? How we doing today? Getting ready to knock out some Priest in Parallel. Or Peril. I guess it's not Parallel. We just got to get this pickaxe real quick so we can go bust ourselves out some essence. Oh, man. I can't where I'm at right now, so I haven't got my streaming office set up yet. So right now, I only have my bedroom light up there because my house is in the process of getting remodeled. Once my remodel is done, I'm going to have my full office set up. Once my full office is set up, I'm going to have a whole chalkboard wall. I'm going to have a black light with fluorescent chalk that we're going to be just being able to write stuff on the wall every time I get somebody sub or follow or whatever it ends up being. Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? So once I get all that office set up, once this remodel is done, then I'll be good to go. Like I said, the chalkboard paint's going to be good. After the chalkboard paint and the neon chalk to do, you know, stuff on the wall or do giveaways or do trivia. Who knows what the hell we're gonna do? Once we're done with that, then we'll get the rest of the office set up, and it's gonna be a sick ass gaming room. It's just gonna be a little while before we can get it set up. Hopefully by next weekend that'll be set. So I do apologize for the lighting currently. How's the volume? How's the music? How's everything? This is my first time streaming in like 6 months, and I'm in like a odds and ends streaming spot. So I'm not really ecstatic with what's going on. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, we'll go ahead and knock out Priest in Peril. Once we're done with the Priest in Peril, then we will go ahead and get a Slayer task from the Swamps. Appreciate the comment, brother. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why I decided to go all the way up to this bank instead of going over to the East Bank. I guess I just have this weird love for the West Bank. Going to grab ourselves our pickaxe. So what's everybody doing on a Saturday night? Dude, that's all I'm gonna be doing is questing, bro. My wife's birthday's today, so she's out partying with her friends. So she's probably gonna come back a little bit twisted in about 6 hours. So I got a little while to knock this out. Once I can start doing Slayer and Mortania, then I'll be able to start rocking and rolling. Norwegian Swayze here in the chat's gonna be my co-partner in this challenge. So that's going to be pretty fun. Right now he's kind of being a pansy. He's not on his account. He's on his main account. But, you know, that's the way it is. Let me see if I can do something here. You're getting inside information? What? Because when we go to this battle, I'm thinking I should do our first fight at level 50. What do you think? Who was it? It wasn't Martha Stewart. Who was the one that got in trouble for insider trading? Well, what I'm really trying to do is get this 400 total level, because apparently now they want 400 or 500 total level. I think it's 400 or 500 total level they want to do Soul Wars now. But once I hit that 40 combat, then I can go hit Pest Control, get my Void, and then you know you're going to get dumped on. Alright, bro. Well, thanks for coming in, big homie. I'm hoping as I progress in this series, I get better editing. Because currently, my editing skills are not fantastic. Editing's a whole nother level. Yeah, I'm as small as they come, bro. I'm as small as they come. We're not just talking about being hung like a light switch. What do we need? Is it 50 pure essence? I think it's 50 pure essence for Priest and Peril. Well, I made a guide back in the day. Like I said before, I got a skiller and I made a Winter Toad guide back in the day, and it ended up getting like 3,000 views, and that was just editing without editing software. I got that Filmora. I remember who it was. It was Filmora sponsored their channel. It was either Pugger or Raw and Link. Somebody had the Filmora, so I got the Filmora, and I bought Photoshop again, and then more it's about getting time with away from the wife and the kids and everything to do. Like, so when I was editing that video earlier, I was trying to do post, edit, speak, and with the post, edit, speak, I also had construction going on in my house. My dogs are going nuts. My wife was going nuts. So I had like 100,000 things going on, and normally when I'm playing on the game, I'm playing with my wife sitting next to me or my dogs or whatever, so I'm not, able to have my voice on, so I try to do a post edit, and then when I do a post edit, I have to record again what I had before, but then talk through it as if it was in real time, and then plug it back in, and it's kind of just a pain in the ass. So, okay, so I need to get a bucket. Yeah, I was using free editing software too, but I found so much fun with the Filmora that had so many more options and features. So once I got medically retired from the military, I had a little bit of extra play money. So I decided to do a little bit of stuff for me. Like right now, I'm running all this stuff off a laptop, and I got a decent mic. But once I get my office set up, or my streaming room, gaming room, probably gonna put like an arcade system in there. I got some really cool like art photos. Like, so when I was in school, one of my instructors drew that of me. So I'm gonna hang that up in the wall with the chalkboard. So that was like pre big ass beard. So that was like the beginning of the Scraggle beard. Hey, no problem, brother. Dude, I enjoyed every minute of it, man. That was, it was fun. It was a joy of my life, and it made me grow up and learn things about myself. It really makes you grow up and do a lot. And it's a funny story. So that day when I met you, I was doing some more looting in PvP worlds, and I ran into a guy that had a name D214s, which D214 is your exit papers from the military. And I asked him if he was in the military, because most people wouldn't put that. He's like, yeah. And so we started chatting, and we got into a Discord call. And I actually, for a job, I help vets get their benefits from the VA. But the thing is, I bet if you wanted to serve and you couldn't because of injury, that means you still took a step further than other people did. You know what I mean? So, kudos to you for that, brother. You know what I mean? So we got into a Discord call, and I actually ended up helping him talk him through his stuff for his benefits. So it's kind of interesting the kind of people you meet on RuneScape where you can really help out people a lot, and I enjoy that. This game is kind of like PTSD therapy for me, because I played this game before I joined the military. Played this game as a kid. It was always a place where I could kind of go and relax. You know what I mean? And that's why I kind of thought about this series. I was like, well, long story short. So while I was in Afghanistan from 11 to 12. And while I was there is when RuneScape changed into RuneScape 3. So before I left for deployment, I was still playing And then I got pissed off because I got back from my deployment, just got done, getting shot at and shit. And I get back, I go to log on to RuneScape just to kind of decompress, and it doesn't exist anymore. It logs me into RS3, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This isn't the game I know. This is like playing WoW. But what the hell? So, frustrated me, and then I stopped playing for a couple years, and then somebody said, hey, the old style came back, but I was so mad that I lost. I think it was my sister, actually, because my sister got me into this. And so my sister's like, hey, they released the original again. Yeah. The only thing I missed from the EOC time, bro, is I missed summoning. I had a really cool summon pier. I mean, it was a blast. But it was just frustrating, getting back and then not being able to play. So that's when I got pissed off, and I was like, you know what? I worked my ass off on this old account, but I never did any skilling. It was all about PvP and the quests I had to do PvP. And obviously PvP's ruined now. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I'm just going to become a skiller so that if I ever decide to do in-game content. I missed the hand cannon too, bro. And Turmoil, oh yeah, dude. Turmoil was amazing. So I was like, well, if I ever decide to go mainstream again in the game, let me do all the prerequisites first. Let me go ahead and just get all my skilling taken out of the way. And then once my skilling's done, then I will be able to do all the quests in the game and end it. Well, I got so deep into my skiller, like I couldn't imagine getting combat on my skiller now. Like literally, I could not imagine getting it. It would just destroy me. I have contemplated over and over and over again if I wanted to go for 99 Prey, just because I've always liked that cape. So then I was laying in bed thinking one night, and I was like, what do I want to do to keep myself interested in this game again? Because now everybody plays for efficiency and tick perfect and all this stuff, like the combos people are doing, the combo eats, and I don't have the hand-eye coordination anymore to even try to learn that. You know what I mean? I got a neurological injury, which is why I got med-boarded and medically retired. So my hand-eye coordination isn't what it used to be, so I can't ever compete with people in a legit PKing scene. So I said, hey, I want to play the game like it was meant to be played back in the day. And so I started talking to Norwegian over there. And he was like, yeah, bro, I'll jump in this series with you. Because I didn't want to do it alone. I mean, obviously it's an honor system. My viewers and the people who watch my series are going to have to trust that I don't do the things I don't do. Well, yeah, and then you got all the PK and clients and stuff, bro. Like, and it's sad. You know what I mean? It was fun back in the day. You know, it just doesn't seem fun to me anymore. I do like to go out there and you know, kill chin bots and killer chinners. I've had peers just for that specifically. But oh, you're fine. You're fine, baby. Get some sleep, okay? Love you. Love you. All right. Bro, if I pulled up all my accounts I have a main. I've had 3 or 4 peers. I have a defense peer. I have a skiller. I have a main. I had a OB peer that I gave to my son. I have so many different. Dude, when I was a kid, bro, I worked. Hey, what's up, Cursed? What's going on, big boy? So, when I was a kid, so I was working at Dairy Queen as a kid, and I was able to buy a member at $5 a piece. And then after that, I tried. Oh crap! I forgot my kid. God dang it, bro! I wonder if I could kill at melee with my staff. Let's see. Let's risk it. Can't believe I forgot my ruins, dude. Like, love you. Now this is prime content right here. I am staff bashing the dog for Priest in Peril. Where can you get better content than this? I might be able to jump on some League here in a little bit, or even some COD Mobile. I've been trying to give my hands a break from the mobile games. Of all the YouTube channels out there that do RuneScape videos, where are you gonna get? Yeah, Curse Bowl does have some good content. But all these RuneScape channels out there, where are you going to see somebody staff bashing a quest? I would say it's still going strong, but it's a little bit of a... I don't know. I try to be the number one staff basher. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Chaos Rings now for the next fight, so I have the staff bash. I appreciate y'all coming in and showing some support and love. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Joe, what do you think if I start doing other content too, like some from my other accounts? So we'll have this series going, and then I'll have another series. So me and Norwegian over there, we still have a competition running at Zulra too. First one to get pet or mutagen. My wife is partying up right now. She's it's her birthday today, so she's drinking a few drinks. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to try to get at least 2 or 3 videos out a week. Maybe one in this series. Maybe a peak carrying series. It has been going on for a year, bro. After I got cleaned in the duel arena, well, not completely cleaned, but mostly cleaned. I'm just excited to when me and you can start doing chambers with all this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take. Bro, my daughter, dude, she had so much fun with that, bro. Like, you have no idea. Yeah, bro. Chambers, the original gear, is gonna be off the hook, bro. For leagues, me and Mayo did it with Ruined Simi. I couldn't tell you how many times we died. I can tell you it was too many. So I'm thinking, now this is gonna be completely up to you, Parole. Do we want to incorporate Wilderness Slayer, but with Laren's keys? We either have to give away the Dag Hide if we get it, or Elk it, because I don't think it was part of the original. Oh, speaking of that, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta show y'all something. All right, so quick question. Who would like a little story time with the official handbook of Old School RuneScape, copyright 2006, with the exclusive poster we'll do a little story time with Freedom Beer today. Let's make sure you guys want me to be sweet and show you guys the pictures? Like I'm reading you guys a bedtime story? With the goblin? Alright, so this guide covers all aspects of the free-to-play version of RuneScape. When you enter the world of RuneScape, you enter a richly detailed world of fantasy. After you sign up and become one of the millions of characters in RuneScape. After a short tutorial, you enter the world and interact with a non-playable character, NPCs, and players from all over the world who have logged on to experience one of RuneScape's many adventures. As you travel around RuneScape, you will meet wizards, goblins, dwarves, and other characters and creatures. You will have the chance to learn skills such as combat, mining, cooking, rune crafting. You'll be able to make goods to sell in stores or trade with other players. You can craft ancient runes, use them in magic spells. You become a warrior and battle for glory and riches. Just about anything you can imagine you can do in RuneScape as your character. RuneScape began in 1998 as an idea by two brothers, Paul and Andrew Gower. In 2001, the game began to run by a company called Jagex Limited. The game changed over the years. In 2004, RuneScape became the game that most players know today. There are millions of registered players on RuneScape, and hundreds of thousands of them are playing the game at one time. These players are from all over the world, although the game is mostly popular in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and the Netherlands, and even Australia. New skills, quests, characters, places are being added to RuneScape all the time. So the player is guaranteed a unique experience each time they play. Now, what I find entertaining about this book, just in case you all want to know, this even has the official rules, right? All the official rules so you don't get your account banned. So good luck with that, all right? But what humors me the most, and I'm going to show you guys this. Back when this book was created, Cursed, it did have millions of players. Now only a couple thousands. But this this is what gets me, guys. All right. So, it shows you a character list of different NPCs in the game or monsters for you to kill. Bear. 5 foot, 8 foot tall at a stretch. Weight, 600 pounds. Black Knight, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Chaos Dwarf, 4 foot 3 inches, 220 pounds. this is where it gets good. Chicken, 12 inches, 5 pounds. Cow, 5 foot, 10 inches, 1,500 pounds. A 1,500 pound. 1,500 freaking pound. 1,500 pound cow. Like, oh yeah, here you go. Giant rat. 2 foot, 120 pound rat. A king scorpion that you find in the dwarven mines is apparently up to 6 foot long, and it weighs in at a whopping 240 pounds. I mean, what is this? This is more than a fantasy world. A 1,500 pound cow? Jesus. The regular baby rat's 5 foot, up to 70 pounds. £20 spider. The original map. I saw that in the CC. So is that book wrong? Look at that! Look at that glorious map. What's the name of this book? The Chronicle. What year did the Chronicle book come out? But we'll have more story time. I hope you guys enjoyed story time. Maybe we'll make this a routine part of the streams. We'll pick different stories to go throughout the time with it. I believe I'm supposed to attack them till I get a key. I didn't read the guide yet. I mean... Alright, bro, I'll be here. Hold on. I think I'm supposed to attack for this. Hold on. Dude, I will literally read stories every night as a series for YouTube. I will make a story time series if you guys think that'd be worth it. I actually just found a safe spot for this. Like, I didn't even mean to find the safe spot. I just found a safe spot. Okay, I will start a storytime series. But we have to know what kind of stories we want me to read. Since this is primarily kid-friendly, I can't read letters, okay? You know what I'm talking about. If you're old like me, you know what kind of letters I'm talking about. Alright? So... Son of a... Man, you guys gotta make me remember that inventory was full. I didn't even get my key. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Is it still on the ground? Okay. I've been focusing on playing. I'm just having fun right now. You know what I mean? I think streaming is two things. One, it's having fun. And then I'm actually having fun playing the game too. You know, just goofing off and just playing like we used to play. And then having fun things like story time. Like, I don't know. It's... Oh, man. I got it on Amazon, bro, for $10. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a RuneScape story time, and I can get the original chapter books from RuneScape, all the different like lore they had, and we could do that. And then I could do lore on Diablo. Like, I could read gaming lore books. Like, that could just be like the fun. And I could do it like a late night radio host for people to go to sleep to. It could be like, you are now in a trance, listening to the beard. As we dive deep into our book this evening, we will learn about witches and goblins and wizards. Oh my. As we continue on this journey, go ahead and close your eyes and listen as we continue on. It was a dark, damp place. You were just dropped in from the sky. And you ended up in this island. And there was weird creatures all around. Or we could just have fun and do nostalgia books, like Where the Wild Things Are. Dude, I could do that too, bro. I could do that too. I was actually alright, so yeah, I don't even know how to even start a podcast. But once we run out of RuneScape books, we'll just go straight nostalgia books. like all the books from when we were kids. I don't know how old you are, but as you can tell, I'm a little bit older. I'm in my mid 30s, and so I read books like Scary Stories to Read in the Dark, and Where the Wild Things Are. Um, oh yeah, man, that's good. Okay, so you hammer out some what quests? Yeah, I don't think any RuneScape content creator has ever done like a podcast of reading RuneScape books and like the lore. And I think that there's a huge opportunity there. And hopefully one of these awesome streamers that already have tons of followers and content and subs and shit don't randomly run across my stream and steal my idea or our idea. And that's kind of what I was going for, bro. Like I was trying to do something different. Yeah, GE Lock's great. Flipping Old School, his series on the GE Lock is amazing. Um, Swampletics, when he did the the Mortalia Locked Iron Man, fantastic. Loved it. I could follow it. Um, a lot of these content creators have such amazing ideas, and I didn't want to just be like, oh, let me just take their idea, and do it. Like I've seen other people do the same ideas as somebody else, and kind of like I like what Frame did with Bronze Man mode. I know he stole it from Goody, but I liked his Bronze Man mode. I think that was awesome. Um, I liked Goody's Bot Nuke. I've been watching RuneScape content creators for so long, and I never saw anybody do something like this. So I just thought maybe this would be unique, and I wanted to invite other people. And I was hoping, and what I'm hoping with this series is I'm not worried about somebody else, quote unquote, stealing my idea. Do I hope somebody else jumps aboard? I hope I start a clan of people who all want to do this style of content, all want to, just play the game the way it was meant to be. I think that focusing so hard on efficiency, like if I focus so hard on efficiency, I feel like this communicating with the stream, communicating with these people, it would be dull. You know what I mean? It would be me so deep into it where it's like not even fun. That, and I mean that's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like I can multitask like that. But just sitting here, I mean, I've been doing Priest in Peril now for the game, playing normally or playing in the mode that me and you created. Just like anything else, this early game's gonna suck. Early game has always sucked in this game. But what also sucks is if you think about it, even how difficult the game is in late game with the best gear in the game. You know, I feel like even like, yeah, excuse me, Zora got easier with Tebow, but and you know Jad got easier at Tebow. But who remembers doing Jad when Fire Cape was like, if you had a Fire Cape in the game, it was like how people are with Infernos now. You know, if you had a Fire Cape back in 04, 05, maybe, I mean, I don't think it was 04, 05. I don't remember when Jad came out. I could Google it. But whatever. You know what I mean. You know, you saw some of the Fire Cape, and let alone you see it pure with a Fire Cape. Oh my God. You know? And then you get the No Prayer Fire Cape, and it's like, holy crap. You know, that there was like clout to it. You know what I mean? Like, you could flex it. You know? And it took somebody like Randy getting a level 3, and who was the other one? Was Exact? Getting a level 3 Fire Cape for it to be a flex. You know what I mean? You can't outflex that. Even playing this in the mode we are now, I don't feel like we can outflex that. But that's not my goal. Well, one of these days for the content series, maybe we'll do take a brand new person bossing. I know that's already been done before. That series has been there. Take a new bossing. I think Parking Meter did it. But I think it'd be fun to take somebody new to bossing, you know? And you know, and even then, if you've never been bossing, maybe you can learn something from this series we're doing. Maybe you can learn something from this series, you know? And you could be like, hey, if these guys can do it with this basic gear and learn the tactics we try to do with basic gear, that's what I'm saying. We could take him to, especially us at Tebow's, we could take him to Sarah. You know, there's a lot of things we could do. I almost feel like bringing back everything for this nostalgia of getting all these golden items. Anybody remember doing that when they were younger? You actually don't need a lot of prey. Well, then you will be our prodigy. If you want to join the clan Wuhan Locked and tell them that we sent you over there, Norwegian and I think that you would be you'd be more than welcomed, and you know they would definitely take you. So, or once we create this old school, that's the only exception to the G we're gonna have. We're gonna do this old school. We're gonna create a clan, but so literally right now, Priest in Peril has taken me over an hour, and I don't even care because I've been having fun. Oh! Sorry, I just had to make the blessed water sound. That was my my goal there. I hope that seemed like a good blessing. Dude, I remember, dude, chickens. Okay, so I remember. Did you get timed out? So, if okay, so definitely Joe would remember back in the day sitting in chickens all day long. So, I remember my first ever Ruin set. And I also remember my first time ever getting a green Halloween mask when the Halloween mask was 400K. And this was before they shot up to like, 60, 70 mil. Back when 60, 70 mil was actually hard to obtain. I remember killing chickens. And as I was killing chickens, I would sit there and wait for people to hop the worlds and say buying feathers, 2GP or whatever. And I would sell all my feathers until I had enough to buy a full ruin set for like 40 mil. And then I actually killed goats back in the day until I could afford my first pair of D claws. And my dream gear, and this is before party hats and everything shot up to astronomical amounts, but my dream gear, I always thought hours of chickens and hours of hill giants for big bones, right? But I always thought that full Sarah, looked amazing with the white party hat. And I'm even, blue was a good looking party hat too. But white party hat with the Sarah was just like OP. And I remember not being able to afford a dragon chain body. And me and Sweezy were talking about this the other day. We were talking about... when we were talking about the series, we were talking about people who couldn't afford the dragon chain body, right? And you would see dragon plate legs, which were like 2 mil, and a dragon med helm, and some would be wearing a black mystic top. And the black mystic top and the black red mystic top, when it came out, was like the budget man stuff. And so after that, making me go back in my mind here thinking, oh man, what was I talking about now? Oh, I remember when Barrow's armor came out, and you're talking like 9 mil for Guthans, just for the spear. And then people were doing the leaf blade spear scam, where they switched leaf blade spear real fast with the Guthan spear because it looked the same. And that's when they traded the dual trade screen. And then, what else was... Oh! So back when your gear would fall on the ground, when you died, I don't know if anybody remembers this lure, but there was a lure way, way, way back in the day in the Rangers Guild where someone would convince you to go to the top of the Rangers Guild and you get smashed by the Rangers in the Rangers Guild. But if you were wearing a Dragon Med Helm, they wouldn't attack you. I don't know if it intimidated them or what, but you didn't get attacked if you were wearing a Dragon Med Helm. So the person who would lure you up there would be wearing a Dragon Med Helm. And then you would die. And all your stuff would spawn on the ground for him. Man. I just remember how epic that was. Yeah, man. You two right back to Lumbee. And there was just so many of those lures back then. The lures now are so sophisticated. I'm not saying that I don't condone them by any means, right? But I kind of think if you, I mean, everybody who's played this game has fallen for some kind of lure or some kind of scam, or so it's too good to be true, something kind of fishy. Just because you get in that part of your brain where you're just like, oh man, I'm so tired of grinding. Because at the end of the day, no matter how hard you look at this game is a grind. It's lasted for 20 years because it's a grind, and it just drops those endorphins and those dopamine hits, and I mean, just like with this series, I'll probably be, crazily stoked when I get my Ruin Semi from freaking Dragons. And I remember, I never used to want to smith. Smithing was always just right. Nobody wanted to smith. But I remember not the name drop or anything, right? But smithing sucked, so I always used to buy iron knives. And I can remember safe spotting fire giants, and fire giants were always packed, bro. When I got to members, and I got to move over to knives from arrows and bow, because the bow was so slow. And I was like, boom. Oh, okay. So, Parole, I got a question about an exception possibly for the series. Although I feel like it was screwed up since the intro logo was a gate to the intro. There was a gate on the GE, but I feel like the spirit tree teleports you to the same area prior to the GE being there. So I kind of feel like it would be bad of us not to ever use it, but in the same token, I feel once we have Varrock teleports in our spell books, we'll be good. It shouldn't have to do that. But, I mean, I'm already almost to Varrock teleport anyways. I was just thinking if you decide to do Tree Gnome Village. But, again, it's not necessarily necessary. Necessarily necessary. Hey, Joe, one thing that I will tell you from somebody who's done a lot in this game: never fall victim. Never fall victim to the duel arena. But I don't know if that's the exception I want to make. Let's call it this way then. Let's make two exceptions for our count, aside from gear. So it can't be gear, it can't be diaries, it can't be anything like that. We're both allotted two exceptions for the series. But it can't be gear related, can't be diaries, can't be stuff in that area. Yeah, you get like a quest diamond teleports or something like that. We just can't. You can't like unlock like Tebow. You can't unlock like, a verdict defender. You know what I mean? You can unlock, as an exception, you can unlock You can't unlock GE obviously as a maybe the teleport to the GE, but not actually using the GE. Um, you know, but maybe unlock the Barrows teleport tab. You know what I mean? So you don't have to do whatever for it, but you still have to find someone who's gonna sell them to you. But remember, you only get 2 exceptions. Maybe your exception's going to be, rooftops for agility, but you can't use graceful. Whatever you decide that your exception's going to be. Where the hell am I going to find shades? Oh! Speaking of shades, we're going to go ahead and dig into a little bit more story time. This I think this part of getting shades as a Slayer task gives us the opportunity to do a little more story time. And mind you, I read through this book earlier today. Well, and see, that's the beauty of it, Joe. And we both can choose 2 exceptions for our accounts. So, he might choose Barrows teleport tabs and rooftops. I might choose Barrows teleport tabs and, something else. You know what I mean? So that's the beauty of it is 2 exceptions per each one of us in the series. So Norwegian's doing this with me. So and like I said, anybody else who wants to join the series, we get a whole clan chat going of people just doing the same thing. Maybe we can bring the game back to the way it used to be. Just that challenge with it. Maybe the exception, will be being able to hunt black chins, because I don't think black chins are in the game back then, because they sell for good money, or whatever it might be. Maybe the exception is being able to get ecumenical keys, so you can go do God Wars, But as we dig into story time real quick, this should bring back memories for everybody. And I remember this because this was a huge part of the game that I really enjoyed. Try to see where it's at now. Random events. Guardians. As you travel around RuneScape, you will come across some places that are protected. These guardians are usually pretty powerful, and your best bet is to run away from them. They won't chase you for very long, of course. You can always battle them if you are up for the challenge. They might drop some interesting items for you. Golem. These rocky giants are powerful but slow, and not too smart. You may disturb one while mining. River Troll. Don't mess with the River Troll's fish. It will chase you away, although it won't move very far from the river. A Shade. A type of spirit that guards burial sites. You don't want to mess with these spooky creatures. Tree Spirit. Watch out. That tree you chop down might be home to a tree spirit, and it's not too happy about losing its home. Zombie. Bones are strengthening your prayers, but you might attract one of these ghastly ghouls if you're at it. Now, next time we run across something that might be referenced in this book, we'll open it back up again. But for now, let's go kill our shades. Let's see where we're going to find these bad chickens at. let's go grab our stuff and go kill some shades. And see, the best part is, I know one of the things that Norwegian was worried about was rune crafting, but he probably doesn't remember, and I remember when it came out. But the Zamrock mage in the wilderness doing rune crafting through the abyss. You know, I remember doing natures through the abyss. I remember doing double natures and all that other good stuff. Oh, and by the way, Parole, this is that 1 mil I was telling you about that I just have here. I might just put it in its own tab. That was donated to us, and you know, whatever we decide to do with it in the future, we can do with it in the future. But I haven't touched it, so I'm eventually gonna have to buy more charged glories. Those are platinum tokens, so like if you use gold on the one of the bankers. Oh no, that somebody gifted the 1 mil to me when I was in the bank trying to buy gear, and I decided I wasn't going to use it in this series because I don't want to be gifted from anybody. But what I decided is either A, Parole and I, which is Swayze, can either A, split donation like that for bonds to keep us going. Since back in the day, you can only use credit cards, but now we have bonds, so that's kind of an exception we made. So if people donate us money, we can use it for bond. But also, I'm going to use it for giveaways in the future for subscribers and stuff with the videos as the series goes on. So that's why it hasn't been touched. Oh no! I'm not gonna use. I said a long time ago I wasn't gonna use it. I even told Norwegian that I wasn't gonna use it. We were gonna use it for. I don't think. I mean, back in the day, yeah, you could bake and people could give you GP, but I think it's gonna take the fun out of the series. So I don't want to be donated large amounts of money. Now, if I'm seeing the GE and I offer to buy, you know, a glory and somebody gives me a glory, I'll take that. But I'm not gonna take, you know, large amounts because I'll just take the fun out of the series, in my opinion. I feel like I don't mind, you know, people that I'm just, you know, asking to buy stuff and they give me something for cheaper, or they just say, you know what, here, take it, you know, whatever. But I don't want gold. Gold will only be used for bonds or for giveaways. That's given to me anyways. Just so I could have. So, the reason people normally change it like that, and in normal reasons, yeah, fairy ring exception is a good one. But fairy rings have been around for a long time. Fairy rings are part of the original game. Yeah, because those first came out with, yeah, they had to have. So 2014 is when the Magic Tablet originally came out. So that should be good. Oh, anyways, so like I was saying, the gold. So they were able to move gold into platinum tokens, so you can have a higher group than max cash. I'm 34, bro. I know I'm in my 30s too. But so the reason I put it in. The reason I put it in platinum tokens is I can separate it that way from the gold I actually earn. You know what I'm saying? So like every time someone gives us GP for bonds or whatever, I'll put it in platinum tokens so that I'll know that it wasn't GP that I earned. I guess we can consider it an exception for fairy rings. I guess they were launched in 2013, so right after Old School was reintroduced. So, yeah, we'll make an exception for fairy rings. I was kind of feeling like 04 to 14 was kind of like the ballpark of time frame I was thinking in my mind, because to me that was the original. This is where I have to go to kill shades. I can't believe this is like one of my first Slayer tasks. I'm definitely not going to have enough runes to freaking finish this task. I'm going to have to go grind more agility pyramid. This is literally probably going to give me a Slayer level just from the first one. Oh, Slayer is probably one. My highest recommendation for you, to be 100% honest, is train all your combat through Slayer. Every time you have a range, anytime you have a task, use whatever skill base is best for it, and then completely build it on your stuff around that. Because 100% honestly, you'll be amazed how fast your combat experience goes up as you level up Slayer. And Slayer is the best way to make money, hands down. Until you start bossing, but then bossing gets repetitive. Hey, I'm completely game with that. I'm completely okay with that. I think that's a good idea. Um, Heck yeah, man! Congrats, bro. Dude, this is gay as hell, bro. Did you just notice that this is a level 159 shade, but I only get 4 Slayer experience from it? What kind of shit is that? Yeah, there's a safe spot for most monsters in the game, including quests. And like, I'm not even getting the max magic experience for this either. This is literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I am like extremely irritated right now. I worked really hard for those chaos ruins with the agility pyramid. Which means I should go back and just get freaking mind ruins. Alright. Who wants to come bring me some mind ruins? I mean, I guess it's better than splashing. Whoever brings me the mind runes, I'll give the fire runes. Because I'm literally just going to try to mind ruin these because I'm just burning through so many chaos. And I didn't even bring my gems, so I don't know how many of these I have left, but I originally had 44. But it's literally giving me the shittiest magic experience and only 4 Slayer experience. So this is hands down worst quest. Like, where I'm going to block, I'm literally going to block this shit. Like, as soon as I have Slayer points, I'm blocking this shit. I'm never getting shades again. Nope, I'm not taking him. Look how dedicated to this series I am, bro. Look how dedicated I am. That's called dedication. And I wouldn't take him for free from the main neither. I won't take him for free from the dude, whoever brings him to me. I just probably won't finish the task right now. I'll probably just go back to the agility pyramid for a little while. I mean, I'm probably gonna stream for another. What are we at? Hour 45. I'll probably stream for another 15 to 30 minutes. How much are these robes worth? Absolute ass, but okay. Probably that 15, 20 minutes. Give this a break because you know it's not been too shabby. Been pretty enjoyable. I've had fun with it. I've enjoyed the stream. I've enjoyed the company. Everybody who's been here, definitely appreciate it. I think for the next stream, I'm gonna do 2 like Viking style freaking braids in the beard, man. Look at that shit, bro. That's insane. Little peep, little Jeep. Oh, no worries, brother. I'll probably end up logging after I get the Slayer level. So somebody hasn't done the well, dude, I can run up there to you, bro. Ah, there we go. What's that? Is that all? Is that Soul Wars? Is that a Soul Wars cape? How do you get the banana cape? Really? I almost feel like that's gonna be my exception. I appreciate the runes, brother. Is it like a special code to put in for the banana? Hey, I'm gonna try to stream at least 3 times a week, depending on my work schedule. So you're welcome to come in anytime, man. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friends' family, whatever. I'm trying to blow up this channel. These mind runes might not even do it for me either. I feel like they're not barely hitting at all. I have to go back and do more agility pyramid. Talk about more chaos runes. I appreciate that. Since I can't go there, maybe I'll go back and do a little bit of looting. I mean, I'll have to look up your stats on the main client. Bro, look how much left. It is so bad, bro. Shades have got to be. This is literally the worst third task I've ever done in my entire life. I don't think that I could ever consciously do these tasks again. I don't even. I don't even know what to say about this stupid task, bro. I don't think I'll be able to get the next layer level, man. I don't think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, no, I'm gonna finish this one, and then maybe go do some looting at PvP world for a few minutes, and then. Yeah. I mean, I've already almost kicked over 100 of those mind ruins. I haven't even. It's so bad. Well, so far for today's content, we've had two of the best parts of the stream. That was staff bashing a dog, and also now killing a shade for Slayer with mind ruins for a good hour. Like, I think it might actually heal before I kill it. Like, there's a legit possibility that it'll heal before I kill it. And I'm not even getting defense experience with this. What the heck, man? Is it really that bad? Like, there's a whole. It counts me as splashing even when I do damage. So, like, I literally haven't even got any defense experience. Like, I honestly don't feel like the health bar is going down at all. I feel like it's going up. And I mean, they're level 159. Why are they going to put a freaking level 33 on a level 159 task? Like this, in all actuality, somebody new to this game, this would literally turn them off of the game. Like if I wasn't a person who'd played this in the past, and this is what it would have done to me, I would have quit. Like, I'm going to put out a straight guide of how bad shades are. And how if you're a new player, don't count this against the game. Like, I almost feel like submitting this video to Jagex and saying, really, bro? Like, nobody would want to play this game. And I love this game. And this is making me want to gouge my eyeballs out. Oh, and when you were asking about safe spots for every bunch of the game, 44 was what my task was. I think I've maybe killed 10. Like, I literally feel like just on this one shade, I feel like I've grown a gray beard hair. Like, I feel like one of my beard hairs have turned gray just from the amount of time it's taken me to kill this one. My first one was skeletons on this account, and then bears, and now I don't know if YouTube would appreciate me saying this, but this task, instead of shades, I will call AIDS. And either A, they'll hate me for saying it and mute that part of the video or ban this video or ban this stream, I don't know. But I am calling this, instead of shades, I'm calling it AIDS. Holy shit. Hold the phone. Yeah, there you go. See? Maybe that's what I'll pin this video when I put this in the series. I'll put this in this series. Just this killing this one shade. Now let's call it Shades. That was good. I like that. That was a good play on words. I didn't even think about spelling it out like that. That's funny. I have it ready. I have it ready. As soon as this one dies, I have it ready. Bro, like, no joke. It's costing me over 200 mind runes. I don't know if there's better content out there. $208, $209, $210, $211, $213, 214. 215. Let's see if there's anything worth looting in a PvP world real quick before I end this stream tonight. And I do appreciate you coming in, man. That was much appreciated. And like I said, hopefully my videos get better as time progresses. And we do some events, and then we'll do some content taking you out bossing and stuff. I think it'll be fun and entertaining, to say the least. Definitely more entertaining than killing a shade with mind ruins. That was a whole nother level. So 73 people in that one. 285. Let's see about some looting. See what we can get. Right? Yeah, 100%. P King is part of the original game, man. I don't think I'm gonna get much anything from this PvP world. I'll definitely try PK some looters once I get a little bit higher magic. I don't think that the magic level I currently have will do it. But like, I won't pick up those amethyst arrows because those amethyst arrows are newer content. And he's gonna tell you. I'm surprised he didn't tell you yet. You try to get that smack there. Now he's gonna tell you. Oh, no, he died. I'm surprised. There might be some good stuff here. The dude's definitely gonna come back and get most of it, but there might be some like good food. The dude's definitely gonna come back and pick up his loot. If he does, I'll be surprised. I mean, the dude could have been completely out, but I definitely feel like this dude's gonna come back and get his stuff. If not, I could have a pretty good score here, because that dude had some legit stuff. Nope, see, he came back to get it. So he's pretty much gonna get most of it. But he just got TB'd. He got TB'd. Get that freeze, get that freeze, get it! Ah, he got away. No, he got the freeze. Oh, he got away. Oh, that dude almost died. He's telling you. He's out. He's gonna leave. No, he's staying. Oh, he scratched him. Risked it for the biscuit. Dang. Dude was late on his telly block. There's probably nothing on this one. There's probably bones on this one, if anything at all. Because I guess that dude was out because he didn't eat, and he scratched him. Haha. Literally made me lose all that loot because he attacked me. I could have had Black D high chats right there, but that freaking level 43 had to attack me. So annoying. And like, not a lot of people PK right here. Most people PK inside the GE. Like right there. Probably a good drop right there. A chance at a good drop, but nope. One of these two dudes is probably going to tell you pretty quick. There's a lot of EXP drop there. Why would you BGS spec, dude? That dude is a... What the... Dude, AGS is literally the same price as BGS. Why would he BGS spec it? Why would he just Rambo after he... Oh my god. I'm not even like a heavy PKer. I used to be really good at PK. But like... There we go. That dude's gonna come back and get most of the loot again. It's nothing fantastic. It's gonna be on the ground there, but the dude's definitely gonna come back and get it. Dude, that's another idea for a series. Just walking around, recording everything, and making a full-on fail series. Now see? Look at that. Look at that. Get me a little bit of food, some black D-high chaps, a magic short bow, a ranging potion. Look at that, 12K. 12K. Ugh. Yeah, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't terrible, right? I mean, it wasn't like god amazing gear, but bro, that dude's name was legit. Did you see that dude's name? It was KO the wife. That, my friend, was epic. That name. Oh, that person almost died. Let's see if there's any loot here. If I got PID, this will be my last loot of the night, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And I appreciate you sticking around so long, bro. Dang. I thought I got more of it than that, but hey. Those bolts right there, that's about 4K. Oh no, it used to be about 4K. Those bolts used to be like 1K each. You see the speed those people freaking switch stuff at? So like to me that's a purchased Inferno Cape. I don't think that guy got it on his own. I mean it could be like a known PKer that did it on his own, but like I don't. Yeah, Greg does some insane switches too. I agree with that. All right, bro. Well, I appreciate you coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end this stream now. Maybe get some videos set up again here in the near future. But I appreciate you coming in. I hope today's content was entertaining, and we'll start doing some reading as well. I think that's going to be a whole new podcast series. It's going to be called maybe we'll call it Bedtime Stories with the Beard. Maybe that'll be the name of this series. But again, I appreciate the support, and excited to see where the future goes. Take it easy, brother.